Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. We're doing a sewer scope here in Provo today. We're at 557 East, 3460 North, and we've got the camera pushed out almost 90 feet to the city connection. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So this first connection point is called the nose on. This is where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like a decent connection here. This looks like transite pipe, which is cement asbestos, common for the age. That's a root coming in the line. Trying to see around it to see if there's a little bit of an offset. Looks like you have a little bit of a lip. That lip is called an offset, and that's a spot where waste could potentially get caught, which could create a blockage and lead to a backup. I'd recommend, because of that root hanging down, that you have this line hydrojetted. That'll clean out all the roots and prevent waste from getting caught on those roots. There's not a lot of roots here, but that one's big enough that it wouldn't be a bad idea to have it cleaned out now. Once you have roots, you're always going to have roots. That becomes a maintenance item, something that you'll need to maintain in the future. Some waste caught in the line. I don't see a belly. It is strange that that waste is just sitting in this spot, because I did just flush a toilet to help clean the camera head off before I started pulling the camera back. There's not a significant amount of standing water, which is good. That indicates that you have proper grade. And so I would imagine eventually that waste will get washed out. Now we just transition to cast iron. Cast iron is oftentimes considered the weakest link. It gets rough and rusty, and it can catch on debris. It'll eventually need to be replaced. This looks like typical cast. You want to avoid using wet wipes, putting wet wipes down the line, or feminine hygiene products. You don't want to put anything down the line that you don't absolutely need to. So just to recap, a mix of transite, pipe, and cast iron. I would recommend having it cleaned out now to clean out some of those roots. You had at least one smallish offset. That's a spot where waste could potentially get caught. Not ideal, but this was definitely a smaller one. So I'm going to end this recording now.